Hey friends, it's Courtney, the Emmy Lion, and today I would like to share a recipe with you that I came up with. I kind of made this up on accident, just fiddling around in my kitchen with some leftovers, and I've really grown to enjoy it, and it scratches a comfort food itch for me, and I thought I would pass it along. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. It's super simple. It's only 2 ingredients, 3 if you count the salt, and yeah, so what are you gonna need? You're gonna need some boiled eggs, and you're gonna need some butter. I use this Irish butter from Aldi. It doesn't have to be fancy. You're gonna need 6 egg yolks, and you're gonna need some melted butter. And then I'm using some,
Whoops, I totally meant
Redmond's
real
sea
salt.
salt. That's it. Let's get started. Okay. I'm going to take my bowl of egg yolks here, and I'm just gonna mash them up a bit. It's kind of like that. Then I'm going to take my melted butter, and I'm just going to pour it in. And if you're wondering how much butter, I just throw a huge chunk in there, and then if I need more, I'll add some more, but I've rarely added too much. And you're just gonna mix all that together, like so. Whoop! And try not to drop it and throw it in the floor. Okay, that's about the consistency you want right there, just like mashed potatoes, lumpy mashed potatoes, you know. Like homemade, like Mama's homemade mashed potatoes. All right, and then I'm gonna put a pretty generous amount of sea salt in there.
Real salt.
And you can do fewer than 6 eggs, obviously. You can do more than that. 6 is just a good amount for me. That's just a happy amount for me to eat. And you mix it all around. And that's it. So easy. And there you have yourself some carnivore mashed potatoes. These are really good on their own. They're also really good as a side with your steak. I especially like them as a side with my beef country ribs. When I make beef country ribs, I always take the liquid that accumulates and kind of simmer it down into a gravy, put that across the ribs. And so that's really good with these as well. And so these boiled eggs I made a couple of days ago, and so they're not, they're not warm. The butter is nice and warm, but when you mix it all up, it's going to be kind of room temperature. That doesn't bother me most of the time. Sometimes I do want them to be a little warmer, and that's super simple. This is what I've come up with because I don't like using the microwave, and I was trying to figure out how to heat up egg yolks and not dry them out, and that whole thing. So I have used a double boiler, and if you don't have a double boiler, that's okay. I don't have one, I just make one. And so you can make one just with a pot, and then you can take a mixing bowl or any bowl that can take the heat. This one is dishwasher and microwave safe, and so I stick it. You're gonna put some water in your pot. It doesn't take a lot, and then you're gonna put your mixing bowl like down in your pot like that, and just put it on your stove. I have a gas stove, and it heats up really quick, so I just keep it on low and take my time. I will put your butter in first and let that melt all the way, and then plop your egg yolks in there, and then just kind of stir them around with a spoon until they, get kind of warm. You do not want to overdo it. Don't step away because they will overcook really quickly and you'll get this rubbery, weird kind of thing going on, and then that's a whole different meal, and I don't think it's one that you want, so don't do that. But you can just kind of stir them around in the butter until they warm up, and then you can just kind of pull it off the heat, pan and all, pull it off the heat. You can take your fork, mash it up, add your salt, and then what I normally do is just take my oven mitts, pull my bowl out, and I'll usually just eat it right out of that, you know. But be careful, you know, you don't want to burn yourself. When this thing comes out of the pot, it's going to be really hot. And you guys know that. You're adults, so, you know, I don't need to treat you like children. It's going to be hot because it's coming off the stove, so don't burn yourself. All right. That's that. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, give me a thumbs up. And folks, I hope you will like and subscribe the video. And if you have any carnivore recipes that you've kind of come up with that are super simple, you can feel free to share them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. I do plan on doing an update video. I filmed a 4-month carnivore update video, and when I tried to upload it, it stalled out, and I restarted my phone, and during that process, I decided it was kind of dumb, and I ended up not posting it. I've been in my head a whole lot, and I've been having a really hard time with the passing of my little cat Tater. That's him in the background. And so I just kind of got weird and got in my head, and decided not to post the video. So I'm actually rolling up on 5 months here on the 26th, and so I will come at you soon with a 5-month update. It's really good. It's gonna be really good. My update is really good. The video might be mediocre. And I've also kind of come up with a recipe for some carnivore jello. It's just beef gelatin and electrolyte. I use my element powders, and it's really good. I've been eating it every night, and I think it's really helped with some of my hair growth. I've got baby hairs coming in everywhere. It's crazy, and I'll show you guys that in another video. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy your carnivore mashed potatoes. Have a blessed day. Till next time.